And we're back. What is up, y'all? Good to see Cuck. Good to see you guys. Whoo! Yeah. The music is deafening. See what we could do there. Think that's probably about where we want it. Usually, typically where we have it. Guys, I hope you're having a beautiful Thursday. I know we don't usually do Thursdays, but we had a sponsor reach out to us for a very special game, sponsored stream, and they wanted it today. Because today is the day that the game launches. I believe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. So they wanted us to do it today. So if you came to the stream, well, hey, thanks a lot. Does the game have to do with cats, or are you referencing Stray? Am I referencing Stray? The game about the cat? Is that what you're asking me? The game is called... The name of the game is Stray Path. And it's got cats in it. Or it's got something maybe potentially even a little bit more exciting than cats. Oh, boys, am I having a hard time with this. Okay. It's got something you guys might really enjoy. It's got cats with breasts. Awooga. So we're going to find out what's going on with that. I know some of you probably real excited about that. We'll take a look. We'll find out. We'll get the full scoop. Fuck. But first, we've got some beautiful freaks to thank for their continued patronage of cucking.men tonight. I'm going to start with Joe Napoli, Fresh Freak, sub with Prime. Remember, if you got Primes, use them or freaking lose them. I just remembered something kind of important. Hold on, I'm a very busy man these days, guys. I want to thank Rousdower for the 88 months of support. Man, of all the people I've known making bad financial decisions, 88 months of JabroniMike. I remember Rousdower being in my chat 10 years ago. You know, calling me red. Actually, that predates the... I wasn't even using Facecam at that time. But which Rousdower? There's like 8 now. Oh yeah, Rousdower is a real one. It's 10... Basically representing 10 years of horrible financial decision-making from Rousdower. That has been... I was explaining this to somebody earlier today. I feel like the entire streaming industry is propped up by just bad financial decisions, you know, like from the viewers to the sponsors, right? the people that pay the streamers to do things. Like, it's financial irresponsibility drives the entire fucking industry. Yo, Rousdower says, I don't know where the on sub button is. Well, there it is. That explains it. Finally, things are starting to make sense around here. Mike, that's the entertainment industry as a whole. You think Taylor Swift tickets are worth $1,500? That can't be right. That can't be right. Hey, is that even like... Is that just nosebleeds? Or what's the deal, man? Surely that's front row seats. Right? Right? And even then, like, what? Sorry, I'm leaking a lot of fluids. Bodily, snot, phlegm. There's a whole... Still not, like, feeling 100%. There's a lot going on in here. But speaking of, I want to just plug this real quick. Actually, I had a couple things to plug. But next Friday, it's going to be my 10-year stream anniversary. It's also Valentine's Day, but that's going to be 10 years since I've started streaming. It's not my partner anniversary, which was different. You know, Twitch put this little party hat thing. That was earlier. That was last year. At some late last year, if I'm not mistaken. December. It's in December. All right. But my stream anniversary of 10 years, a whole decade of making content and you know, showing irrational rage in front of strangers and stuff. 10 years of that. Yeah, 10 years of arguing with internet ghosts for what I hope is people's amusement, most of the time at least. Wow. Insane. So we'll be celebrating that in some special ways. But don't forget, we also have this Friday a beautiful charity stream. And I was just talking to Joel about some of the things that like we're planning. Some of the things that he specifically has planned for Friday. And let me just put it to you this way. If you miss this, you are really fucking up. That's all I'm going to say about it. You really want to be there for this charity stream. One more time. My ass? What is this? Make sure you save this. Write this down. We're going to have Rev Scarecrows doing something at 8 a.m. Eastern. Then we got the Flips at 1 p.m. And then I'm going to do something at 6 p.m. It looks like FFAP put together a little pack for us that we're going to take a peek at. And then I hear Wigsaw may be making an appearance during that stream. And finally, at 11 p.m. Eastern, Joel is going to do a Vine Wrestle, and he told me that this is the 10-year anniversary of Vine Wrestle, and he plans to go stupid hard for this. Like, stupid hard. And it's going to be insane. I'm telling you, he told me some of the things that he's cooking up, and it is going to be absolutely mental. If you miss this, you are going to really regret that. You mark my words right now. If you miss especially his Vine Wrestle, you are going to really regret it. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything else. But you know what? Come to my stream too. Why not? Go to see Rev and Simple Flips as well. Because I'm sure they'll have delightful things planned. But yeah, Friday. So save a couple bucks, just pop it in the charity fund. Don't forget, we're doing this for the American Heart Association. And I think at some point during my stream, I'm actually going to have one of the American Heart Association guys come in for a little bit and just, you know what, I always think during charity events, we ask people for a ton of money, but as, like, you know, streamers, we're not always able to really effectively articulate what you're giving money to. And I thought this year it would be nice to actually have somebody explain that. At least we'll do it during my stream, I guess. Instead of just like, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have somebody come in and just talk like for 5 to 10 minutes about the American Heart Association and what they do and stuff. Because that always sort of really, I don't know, felt weird to me, where it's like, you know, what does the American Heart Association do? It's, you know, it's heart stuff. You know, like it's a charity. They take money and they take donations and they donate it to researchers who are working on stuff. You know, so I'm gonna have somebody come in and talk a little bit about it. Because, again, that just feels like... I feel like I'm going to try to do that well, this is the thing. Like, I don't know if we're not really in touch with any other charities. Like, I've been talking with somebody from the American Heart Association. But I just feel like that should happen always. I don't know. But anyway, let's continue thanking the beautiful freaks, such as Cactus 04. They gifted us up to fecal fajitas. If that guy doesn't hang out here, he should. Fecal fajitas. That's some spicy frijoles, man. Let me tell you. That's in an alternate universe where Spyro worked at a Taco Bell, right? Thank you, beautiful Jen, for 52 months. We also have a fecal sauce with 19 months, making sure that that fajita is not dry. Last thing we want is a dry fajita, right? Totally Turkey with 45 months. I've been, you're gonna dry things, your mom. No, I've been, obsessed with ordinary sauce. Every couple of months, I go on like a bender where I can't stop watching Ordinary Sausage. I watch Ordinary Sausage until his voice pisses me off, and then I don't watch it for like another 6 months. But when I'm in the mood to watch it, I'll sit there and just fucking shotgun like 100 episodes in one sitting. And the cycle repeats. I can't take his voice. Well, you know the voice is a put-on, because if you go watch his really early stuff, he doesn't sound like that. You know what I mean? So he's definitely, over the years, he's like refined it, you know, I think. Hemlock Greenwood, thanks for 17 months, buddy. Flying Walrus with 32 months. Nutty Number 2 with 22 months. Dex 122 with 44 months. Thank you so much, man. Music Sheep, thanks for the bits. Albino Octopus with 99 months. Fecal Frankfurter with 2 months of Prime. Remember, use them or lose them. It's just, again, let's sausage. He's just gonna, yeah, that's what I want to see. Ordinary Sausage just takes a dump directly into the grinder. You know, and the rest of the episode is just like shot the same way. I don't want anything else to change. I just I mean, think about it. How long has he been doing that? Like 6, 7 years or something? He's gonna run out of shit to do, and then the only shit left will be literal shit. Right? So, I mean, sooner or later. Arizona Iced Tea, still $1. Thank you for the bits. Anon, thank you for the gift sub to an octopus with dicks for legs. Very striking visual. I made a Fakemon like that once. It was one of my Pokemon OCs. His name, I called him Dildor. Dildor. But he was more like, I don't know, he was less of an octopus. He was more like Machoke or Machamp, but with dicks for limbs. More than he was an octopus, but yeah, Dildor. I just really enjoyed. I should show you. I actually can't show you the art, but yeah, there was like an I had the 3-tier evolution. Like the first stage was just like a little like butt plug guy who like hides in sock drawers. That's what it says in the Pokedex. Can often be found hiding at the bottom of sock drawers and underwear drawers. And then the next evolution was Dilduo. And that was just like basically the ass-to-ass dildo from Requiem for a Dream. It had faces on each end, right? Can you draw them? I already have. I just can't show it to you. Anon, thank you for the gifts up to Machoke Milker. There's gold in them pecs. And then Dildor is the third evolution. Mike, do a Fakemon contest like the Sonic OC contest. I think that's a really good idea. I have a meeting with the mods later tonight. I think I'm gonna, because one of the things I want to talk to them about is like new stream concepts. That's one of the things I think I wanted to like talk about with them tonight. Yeah, Wisp, that's one of the things. Maybe we should discuss the Fakeamon contest. We're in so much trouble, Herrick said. This is literally, this meeting is not, there is no negativity or like bad, and like no one did anything wrong or bad. I just want to stress that again, because everyone's like, we got to have a mod meeting, sweat frogs. Guys, I don't pay you. Like, what are you afraid of? What happens? You get fired and then you're free? Like, what's the worst that fucking happens? Like, you fucking get freedom. The shackles are cut. That's the worst that happens to you. Wisp says, I get yelled at. That doesn't even make sense. You're making me want to yell at you now by saying that. I can't yell at you. It's like, oh, look, you know when you can yell at people when like you pay them for something and they fuck it up or they don't do it or whatever, but like you guys are literally doing this. You could just leave any time. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you? No one's getting yelled at. What the fuck? Mike, did you hear about the UK lady sending fart vids to her ex-boyfriend and risking jail? No, man. What's this? Nori attack. I see a lot. I see a lot of unhinged shit come from this Nori attack person. Like this is becoming a trend. Like seriously. Dystopian Britain. This does reek of UK. I'm gonna be real. It does have that going on. So, I had a bunch of things I wanted to talk about with you guys, but I don't remember any of them. So, you know, there's that. Anyway, so what's this? This is, something that was sent to me on Twitter. Someone said, I met the one and only JabroniMike at the arcade, and he was playing this. Says Bigfoot Jerkin' Off Simulator. Jerkin' and apostrophe. Make him squat across the room, right? 100% enemy. Excellent reference. Fly way emoji. First time chatter, what's good? Thanks for checking out my channel tonight, man. I really appreciate that. Says it's actually looks like a really fun game. Like straight up, you have a big furry dick. And a bunch of buttons. I guess you're supposed to fucking make Bigfoot jizz. Like, you're supposed to jack off Bigfoot to completion. I'll tell you what, man. This... doesn't exist. I want it to. Varcade. Fought. Oh my god, is this AI? I thought it was just a really good Photoshop. I didn't think it was I think it was AI. But I'll tell you what. I think that like I'd play this. Like straight up. This person did not meet me in an arcade. Like this didn't happen. But dude, like unironically conceptually, right? You have like a big furry dick and you got to stroke it. And the other buttons are like his prostate and his balls and other things you can do to stimulate Bigfoot, you know, and then it's like, dude, I could see this being huge. Like, I could see there being like a competitive scene for this. Just imagine it. Like, imagine a tournament where everybody's just stroking. stroking these bad boys. Like, just rows and rows of arcade cabinets at fucking MagFest. And everybody's speedrun percent. See, I don't know about speedrunning this game, because if Bigfoot nuts too soon, you kind of lose? I would think. Like, I think again, like, I think part of the challenge of this game is that you kind of got to edge Bigfoot a little bit. Yeah. I don't think it would be like, because again, if he nuts too soon, then Gamer XX Gamer XX just massaged the prostate, everybody. Oh my god, this is fucking huge. Hey, it's me, Moist. I just bought a new esports team for this new game, Bigfoot jerking off simulator. So I got a bunch of my guys here on the team. They've all been training like real hard, jerking off different kinds of apes, making sure they get a good feel for like gorilla cock, and you know, I really think we're gonna take it all the way this year. This is very fucking hype. Woo, super hype. He's pulling his cock out. He's pulling Bigfoot's cock out, which is not that weird because that's actually like what he's supposed to do. You know, so like that's what we wanted. You know, he's pulling his foot out. It's a really bad impression. Moist Esports, Bigfoot jacking off simulator. We're gonna take it all the way. We're going for the gold. We're gonna go for the gold cup. It could use some work. Yeah, I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. We got some more bits from Arizona Ice-T, thank you. They said, I played this game, but instead of Bigfoot, it was a homeless man behind the gas station. I think that the game could be fun. You know. Did you get the DM? I did, Wisp. I didn't get a chance to really dig into it, though. Maybe we could talk about it later during our super secret, super special meeting where you're going to get yelled at. I mean, where you're not going to get yelled at. He's pulling his cock out! I haven't seen the OG video. Mike, look at the thumbnail for Critical's most recent video. You feature in it. Fuck you mean I feature in it? It's going to be like a bald guy. Yeah, here we go. Let me see what he's talking about. It's gonna be a bald dude. Moist Critical. Yep. Let me see. He won't take no for an answer. Who the fuck is that? Oh, it's some guy that kind of looks like me. I don't know who the fuck that is. It's not me, though. And he had hair. Yeah, who else thought it was just gonna be a bald guy? It was just a guy with, like, some facial hair and glasses. It was literally it. Anon, thank you for the gifts up to Moist Mike. Cause you know what it is? It's one of those, like, it's got the big furry dick, which is like, holy shit. You know all the best arcade games have some kind of gimmick like that? You know, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When I was at MagFest, I played a game in the arcade. That was it's basically modern Bomberman, but they call it Bomber Girl, and they have replaced all the characters with like big titty waifus. But it is the same devs. It's the same people. It's the same company, and they made it into like a gacha, like a anime titty gacha. There is no Western version of it, by the way. It's like a Japan only thing. Like the machines are from Japan. There's no English in there. So the fucking game is actually awesome. And the cabinet is fucking crazy. So you're playing on like a huge giant tablet, basically. Like a vertical, like a giant phone, it looks like. And there's a button in front of you that literally, like, when you're gonna... When you want to, like, destruct an enemy... And you're playing against real other people, by the way. When you want to destruct an enemy base, this big red button pops up out of the center of the thing in front... Like, the console in front of you. and it's flashing, and you gotta literally slam it down to blow shit up. And it's kind of awesome. And then there's gotcha pulls, because like you have an account now. Arcade systems have gotten like really fucking intense and complicated. But like you can get like little accessories for your bomber girl, and like you can unlock new bomber girls, and I think cosmetic stuff and characters and shit like that. But there's no microtransactions. I think the microtransaction is you putting money into the machine to play it, basically. Right. They're full gaming PCs inside with custom software. Yeah, there was some really cool shit at MagFest. Believe it or not, that's the only game I played at MagFest because I was like just too hungover or sick the rest of the time. But no, shit like that. But the point is, I really like that Bomberman game. The point is, that's the Sasquatch AI, the Sasquatch, Bigfoot jacking off, like they figured it out. You know what I mean? It's such a great image because it also has that, like, it looks like it was taken in the 80s, right? It's got that filter on it, that photo filter. You know, who just got here and has no idea what's going on? I never expected Mike to talk about Bomber Girl. It's good. Like, the game's actually good. I beat a guy, I beat a guy off now. Also, this would be fucking iconic for the Jerkmate 2 championships. Remember the Jerkmate tournament? Remember that? That me and Joel are going to enter when he comes here in March? This would be so fucking goated for the Jerkmate championships. Make him squat. You got to make him squat across the room. Purgatory, thank you for the 17 months we also got. Yeah, it was a good game. And Fratley, thanks for the bits. There was a guy sitting next to me, and we played a local game, and it was like this guy who was like in his 50s, some older dude. I gotta stop. I gotta watch with that. I'm getting up there myself. And the guy, he was like right next to me, and I beat him. And I turned to him, and I wanted to be like, "Hey man, good game." And he got up and stormed off. He wouldn't even look at me. He was like super pissed. It's fucking awesome. Some cranky, like, aging kotaku. It was elder abuse otaku. Well, like, I don't know, weeb. Yeah, I absolutely humiliated him. It was amazing. And the best part is I had no idea what I was doing. I had basically, like, a maximum of 10 minutes of experience in this game before I schooled him. What's up, Yoshi? You want to make the Bigfoot jacking off a real thing? You want to make it real? You want to make it? Yoshi's working really hard on our game show website. Guys, it's absolutely incredible what they're doing. I can't wait for you to see some of the stuff that they've been cooking up. You are gonna, oh my god, I can't wait. Oh, that's another thing we actually have to. Ah! That was almost T in the keyboard again. That woke me up. Stop fucking sleeping! Stop! I'm streaming! No sleeping while I'm streaming! There's another thing that we have to talk about. Because we got to do some test runs of the stuff we're working on to make sure for the game show, to make sure that it's working and stuff. We got to do some test runs. We got to schedule some times and dates for test runs of the game show shit. Because there's so much new stuff and we need to test all of it. Mike needs a sippy cup with an anti-spill nipple. No, really? Really, genuinely. All right, so there's just so much fucking happening right now. Does anybody want to remind me what I was talking about? Oh, just kidding. I know what I was talking about. Some of the other stuff that we got in the bookmarks. Just memes shoved up my ass segment. Which memes I found shoved up my ass. I don't even want to get into this right now, but just those who know, I think. Hey, Doc, this shot isn't going to make me shoot out someone else's cum out of my dick, is it? See, I'm planning on having a child with my wife, and I don't want my dick shooting out someone else's cum, like, say, Batman's cum. That would not be something I'd want. Yeah, so this is from the Batman Beyond cartoon that was on when I was a kid. And this is 100% what's happening in this image. This guy is injecting Commissioner Gordon with what the fandom refers to as the Cuck serum, which transforms his sperm into Batman's sperm. That injection turns his cum into Batman's cum. So when he shoots, when he impregnates his wife, he's actually impregnating his wife with Batman's cum. So his child is Batman's child. And I'm not joking. And Chad, am I joking? The plan was to assassinate him in front of Batman's son to recreate Batman's origins. That's so stupid. So the idea was they were trying to make a new Batman, right? So all they would have needed to have done, in theory, was take Batman's cum, which they already had, obviously, because they're injecting it into Commissioner Gordon, right? Like, they already had it. They had his DNA. So take his fucking DNA, right? And then, it's you know what it is? It's Dune Core. It's like, it's some Benny Gesserit scheme. Unironically, is what this is. Take the fucking DNA and clone him. Or, I don't know, get some woman, pay her like a couple of $1,000 to, do a in vitro, whatever the fuck. Have her give birth to the new Batman, I guess. Right? And then do the psychological trauma to him. Why do we have to inject? What is the point of having Commissioner Gordon's penis be the vehicle for this entire scheme? I don't understand. I don't know. It's the Tleilaxu scheme. It is. No, it is. It's Dune-esque. It is absolutely is Dune. I don't know. The Tleilaxu do this exact thing in the books, unironically. Because they're trying to basically recreate Paul Atreides. Right? So they get the DNA and they knock somebody up with it and they try to, and then they raise him and they like a simulacrum of his life or some shit because they want to see if they could basically recreate the Muad'Dib in like another person. Mike reads, fuck yourself. By the way, okay, this is up for debate, but I feel like Frank Herbert didn't need to write anything past probably the third Dune book. But I will tell you this, this race that he created is called the Tleilaxu. That doesn't show up till much later in Dune. Like it's not, you ain't gonna see them in, the Denis Villeneuve movies because they're not relevant for till the fourth book or something. They're one of the most demented things anybody's ever created in fiction, I think. They're genuinely fucking disturbing, to the point of oh my god. It's a shame that people are never going to know about them because they're basically in the books after people care. They're worm people. No, they're humans. But you know, they're like Frank Herbert humans, where they're barely humans. Because they're just another faction, like, you know, like the Harkonnens, but they're from a different planet, you know. And they're just really genuinely disgusting in every I don't even know how to explain it. You have to see it to understand it. And it's like, I thought they were in book 2. Or they might get mentioned in book 2, like really briefly. What's the characteristics of it? I don't even want to talk about it because of how fucked up it is. Like, it's gonna be uncomfortable if I talk about how fucked up they are. But I'm gonna say that, like, that stuck with me. So when I was reading, like, that creation of his is gonna stay with me for like the rest of my life, because I remember reading that and being like, oh my god, what's wrong with this guy? Like, genuinely, like, is the rift of the Necro Dancer? No, it's not, and I have to remove it. Actually, yo, big props for reminding me about that. I have to actually do that right now, thank you. But that'll be easy. Let's get it in there. Just go ahead and boop that out of here. Chat says that they are going to be in the third movie. The Tleilaxu are going to be in the third movie. It's a big missed opportunity if they don't put them in. And I'm gonna tell you something too. They have the opportunity to do some really, really visually interesting stuff with these characters. I hope they don't fuck it up. I really hope they don't fuck it up and just make them like gray guys or whatever the fuck, you know, like they should make them the way Frank Herbert describes them in the books. Because again, same thing with the guild, like the Spacer Guild or whatever they're called, the Navigators. Because I feel like he's gonna fuck that up too. The face dancers and the axolotl tanks and all the fucking weird shit that they do with the cloning and the genetic experimentation and stuff. Didn't they make Arrival? Did Dinas do Arrival? Dinas. They introduced the face dancer in the TV show. What is the TV show about? Yo, Dinas touch tips. Dinas touch tips. The TV show sucks. It's about Dune. Jerk off. Where do you watch that? I didn't even know that existed. Where does it? What's the face dancer? It's like a mimic, right? Kind of can like look like anybody, but it what was the I think they need your face to do it. Like they actually have to take your face or something. The doppelganger. Yeah. It's. I think one of them was like if I remember the book correctly, one of them was like a dude, but he like shifted into a woman and like fucked a guy. And then shifted back in the middle of the sex or something. Did that happen? Where did I get that from? Was that? And the guy's dick like got fucking chopped off. Like the guy's dick got that came from The Boys. Mike, that was from your fantasy, not real. Yeah. You know what I thought was cool in the second movie when they go to the Gaiety Prime? I don't know how to say it. The fucking Harkonnen home planet. Like, they actually made that look awesome. Instead of just bad. Like, I was genuinely impressed with the way that they did that. Like, I thought it was going to be dog shit. I have to say, the first one made me feel like... By the way, I read all these books. The first one made me feel like they wasted a lot of opportunities to do visually interesting things. Because the first movie was like, okay, yeah, sure, the desert looks the way it's supposed to, but I don't know. I remember just feeling like everything's fucking gray and boring and flat, and like I just feel like, you know, especially in comparison to like that Jodorowsky's Dune, whatever the fuck, however the fuck you say that, like all that concept art and stuff, like, because that to me would have rocked, right? Like that was, I think, Denis, I don't think he paid any attention to any of that shit. Like he just did his own thing completely. He wasn't interested in. I mean, he certainly, I think, saw like the Lynch film and took some inspiration from the Lynch film. Doodles, thanks for 50 months. But yeah, so I remember being like, man, that could have looked a lot more interesting than it did. He just went for like the, you know, the modern, like, gotta make everything gray and sleek and fucking gritty and dark as fuck. Like, oh, of course, everything needs to be borderline not visible at all fucking at every given moment. Of course, we have to do that. But I will say, in the second one, he got better. I felt like that less. I think maybe the Gaiety Prime scene was him being like, "Oh yeah, my movies are too dark for you? All right, well here's a fucking flashbang." You know what I mean? Like, fuck you now. You're gonna go blind watching this scene. Fuck you. Right? He was like, "Oh yeah, it's too dark." You know what else I've been watching? I've been watching the One Piece arc Dressrosa. And hold on, who can I send this to? I'm gonna send this to Bontime. Bontime, you can ignore this thing I'm gonna send you. Do you remember when, you know, I was calling One Piece ugly, and I remember we were looking at that one really grotesque image of Nami, because it is. It is, but it's good. Like, and I remember having this moment while I was watching it, because again, like for whatever you want to say about One Piece, it's like very unique. You're never going to see One Piece and not be able to tell what anime it is. And guess what? Facts is hard to accept, but I feel like you can't say that for like 98% of all Japanese animation. Like, straight the fuck up. Like, you can't say that for 99% of the fuck... Yep, sorry. 99% of the anime that comes out of there, the fucking animators are just aping, like, they're just not even trying to do anything fucking distinct. And that's just the way it is. Like, who's even gonna... I don't even think this is a hot take. But fucking One Piece, say what you want, but holy shit. And another thing I'm really starting to appreciate about One Piece's art is this. Guys. You know when there's like a group of like bystanders? And you look at them and you're like, and they're not copy pasted people. Like they're like every single random fucking asshole character that you see sometimes for like 2 seconds is a totally unique design that you never see again. Like, have you noticed that? Like, no, this is genuinely fucking impressive. I'm going to show you. This is from one of the Dressrosa episodes when they're in that Coliseum. I took a picture of this because I remember just being like, holy shit. Look at the pink teddy bear in a suit smoking a cigar. Like businessman teddy bear. Smoochie, thanks for 29 months. Let me tell you something. Businessman teddy bear has a backstory, bro. Like, businessman teddy bear lost an eye at one point. He got his fucking face sliced open with a knife or something. Okay, like, dude, he has exactly one line of dialogue. You never see him again. And I don't know about you, but I would watch an entire fucking anime about this character. I would watch an entire fucking show about this character just based on the way it looks. Meanwhile, it's a throwaway. It's a nothing character. Like, holy fuck, do the designs go hard. And this is like almost every single fucking background character is like this. And they don't have to do that. Why do they do that? Is this One Piece? Yeah! Yes! And I know you look at this and you're like, oh, well, surely this motherfucker is like a minor character in some way. He's at least got a subplot or something where they're, you know, like, where the main characters interact with him, have to do something for him or with him or whatever. Nope. He's literally meant to be used for one line of dialogue and then forever thrown away. And he's a fucking businessman teddy bear. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Whatever. So again, like, yes, One Piece can be very, very ugly, but you gotta give it to him for this, because almost every episode has like hundreds of characters like this in it, where it's like he made a character design to be on screen for like 6 frames of animation. Fuck you. You know, like, why? A part of me is like, that surely that can't be efficient. To sit there coming up with these character designs all fucking day long. You know, I'm saying? Like, that can't be the best use of everybody's time when you can literally just copy paste Clone Factory like every other anime does. You know? One Piece being efficient. I mean, that's the thing, right? There's one thing it definitely isn't. Right? So, did I say thank you to Smoochie Pizza and Luca Doodles? I believe I did. Got the Cuck Serum. So I don't know how many of you've seen this, but I'm genuinely, like, curious, because I have a lot of problems with hydration lately. He said, never buying Gatorade again. 5-pound bucket of horse electrolytes from Tractor Supply. Never getting hungover again or being iron deficient. I am the hashtag boss. Sipping on half of a horse dose and I feel great. My skin is fucking tingling. Is he onto something or is he insane? Both. And I bet you this too. I bet you buy this in bulk. Yeah, you don't never need to buy no, like, electrolytes, you know, hydration stuff, Gatorade, nothing like that. You never need any of that shit. You just buy this once and you just have a lifetime supply of electrolytes. And you just, you know, microdose. Obviously, you're taking a tiny little fucking ounce when you need to be hydrated. You ain't fucking loading it. You ain't taking scoops of this shit. Do not consume items from the Tractor Supply. Don't tell me what to do. I'm a free agent. I'm self-employed. He posted his blood test results. By the way, I want you to know this guy's username is pig shits on balls. Is his Twitter username. Pig shits on balls. One word. Hello, everyone. January 29th. Hello, everyone. Blood test results are here. I am as healthy as a horse. His potassium... Oh, he had a fucking complete blood test, probably because everybody was breaking his balls about how he was going to kill himself. Okay. Sodium, potassium, chloride. Check it out. All in the healthy ranges. Blood test results continued. Alkaline phosphate. I don't know what any of this is. Maybe some of you brainy guys know what this is. Mean corpuscular hemoglobin. That was my name back in college. Hematocrit. Mean corpuscular hemoglobin. You mean corpuscular hemoglobin? Hemogoblin. This guy's really smart. He's turning into a horse. Yeah, but that's good. That's called evolution. Look it up. Charles Darwin. Educate yourself. Fucking idiot. You want to evolve into the next thing. You want to always be reaching to the next. Return to haunts. Right? You want to become... You want to advance, grow, vouch. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off with that. MCH concentration. Red cell distribution. That looks great. I don't know what that is, but look at that. He's got a 13.2. You fucking... how can you say anything negative about that? He's got a 44.9 red cell distribution with SD. That's nothing to mess around with, man. That's some hardcore results. This is freaking serious. Right? He's taking it to the limit. And I'll tell you what, he's rubbing this in the face of all the naysayers right now. Naysayers cope. Cope harder. Clop harder. Cope and clop. Go pick yourself up some horse electrolytes and join us in the 21st century. You absolute freaking Cro-Magnon. Clopping and coping. Clope. Clope. Yeah. So guys, they just did a canvassed a bunch of people for their opinions on this on this phenomenon. They did a Gallup poll, and the results are in. Everybody thinks that the horse electrolytes is a brilliant idea. All right, everybody thinks it's hilarious. I, of course, can't vouch for the results of the poll, personally. Please do not say the word clop. Clop, 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 clop. What's the problem? I don't understand. It's a sound that the horse's feet make. What's the fucking issue here? This behavior does not behoove you, chat. Okay? Doesn't behoove you in the slightest. Alright, that's my main concern. Stop trying to saddle me with all this bullshit, guys. You're gonna stir up some problems. Holy fuck, I must have had a nice chunk of methamphetamines in my Adderall today. This is great. I'm going on a fucking roll here. Rein it in, Mike. Rein it in. Yeah. These jokes are making me unstable. Mike, this is your Gamer Subs flavor. I'm yicking out. Dude, horse electrolytes. Mike, stop horsing around. Yeah. Applejack flavor. Adam D2234. Thank you so much for 3 months of support, my dude. By the way, who didn't know this? I am now a Gamer Subs partner. Use that link in chat and use code JabroniMike at discount. You get 10% off your purchase. And I get a little kickback. I'm not a fucking brony, Mike. I'm trying to make funny content, guys. I'm not. Okay, it's supposed to be funny. You guys routinely fail to understand this. Although I suspect a lot of that is disingenuous to try to piss me off, which is working. It's working real well. Anand, thank you for the gift sub to Horse Ejaculation. Very cool. That horse is going to need some hydration to replenish the cum. Chat, stop whining. I give you 0 points. I don't dock 2, but you're also not getting 2. That you stay neutral with that. Mike, what is gamer subs? Click the fucking link and find out, champ. It's gonna tell you everything you need to know, dude. Mean platelet volume. Grrr, mean. They're angry platelets. I've also been watching that Cells at Work. It's not good. I don't know why I'm watching it. I think to just kind of, again, like dull my brain of thought. Right? I just sometimes, a lot of the times I put things on TV just to like kill my thought process. Mike, I love to drink piss. Is Gamer Supps right for me? I think there are some flavors that are like meant to simulate piss. Like probably some of the, the content creator flavors, right? I ate food before my blood test. I'm not pre-diabetic. I'm afraid of needles. His absolute baso count, that's so base-ode. He's an absolute mono count. Absolute governor. Grand count. Absolute governor. Yeah, I don't know. This all checks out to me. What's the problem, chat? He's doing great. He's not dying. I don't know where this is coming from. He's dying. He's doing fucking awesome, and he's rubbing it in everybody's faces. Guys, it's going off without a hitch. Right? Alright, let's get on with the content. I'm stallion for time here. That's pretty. That one was. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. What else is in my? What else is in my bookmarks? I just had some. You know, sometimes I like to do a let's go through bookmarks to just kind of check shit out segment. You know what I'm saying? You guys saw the grandma from Coco ROM hack, right? It's the grandma from Coco ROM hack for Sonic the Hedgehog. I might play this at some point. Looks fucking fire. Okay, so listen, let me start this by saying that I do not endorse or support or myself try to discourage the usage of the casual usage of the R-slur. The big, the guy with the one slur, but he's got a fat ass. Evil Lil Lad, thank you for the gift sub. But I do feel like it's really important that you guys see this one Reddit post that I feel like I kind of feel this because, like, all right. Retired. I'm going to say retired, okay? Because as somebody with a father who has a lot of stupid painfully stupid ideas that sometimes, are like life-ruining for me and my family, unironically. I just kind of always relate to that when people have, like, idiot dad stories. So, I'm going to show you this, and I think we'll be mature enough to just kind of Let me just go ahead and... Oop. What is the most retired thing your dad ever did? Now check this out, guys. I love this. I've been thinking about this so much. Wrote an entire Grinch 2 script. Like a sequel to Jim Carrey's Grinch movie specifically. It took him like 8 months, and it's all stolen jokes, and reads like a Unabomber manifesto. Mike, we can see the word. Deal with it? I mean, like, stop. It wrote an entire Grinch 2 script. Like a sequel to Jim Carrey's Grinch movie specifically, which is amazing because, like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like, do you think you're gonna get this, like, you're gonna send it to the studio and they're gonna, like, make it for you? Like, they're gonna buy it from you? They're gonna give you money for it? Like, what do you think's gonna happen here? A bad movie already? As I learned during the recording of the previous podcast, Fred fucking loves that movie. Fred will get absolutely rabid in his defense of this movie. Do not ever shit talk this movie around Fred. He will fucking crush you with his fat testicles. Like, do not speak ill of that movie. He will, yeah. It was a good Warrens. I think that episode, I really hope more people hear that because, I thought that was an absolutely incredible episode. It took him 8 months. It's all stolen jokes and reads like a Unabomber manifesto. Every Christmas he gets drunk and rants about how we never took it seriously. And that's why the project never went anywhere. That's why it never went anywhere. Oh, this is fucking awesome. This is almost like too good to be true. And of course, everybody asked for it. And there are a couple of screenshots of the script. I don't think it's the whole... We need the whole script. Hina... Okay, so apparently Hina was throwing around the idea of getting a Fred collab for this. There's content to be made. What if we just make the movie? Like, what if... I know, obviously... Okay, so Hina was talking about asking Fred to do it, but I know Hina. Hina would not be adverse to me being involved in this. What if we just made it? I don't know how, though. Like, maybe in... Windows Movie Maker or something? What's the one? Gmod. Nah, Gmod's a fucking nightmare, dude. Try to ask me how I know. Source Filmmaker. Have Joel animate it? We need it. We don't want it to take 8 years, dude. Gmod, like the Detective Pikachu video. That Detective Pikachu video absolutely destroyed my testicles to make it. That's why I don't have any anymore. Because that was one of the hardest things that I ever did in my life, and I would never, ever do that again. That was a colossal mistake. I deeply regret making those videos. It was just such a waste of time. They're fucking horrible. They're not even good. Can we have a movie night where we watch Detective Pikachu? No, we've done that like 5 times already, and every time we do it, they get worse. Like, they're worse and worse and worse. The further we get from them and I look at them, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck was I thinking? Right? Like, holy shit, that's bad. How do we... I'm embarrassed of them now. This is exactly what I said about my work with Redvox last night, by the way. Man, I guess I just feel this way about everything I've ever done, huh? Wow. So, how could we really make... Guys, why don't we just do it live action? What is the reason that we can't do it live action? Noticing a pattern. I don't know. I was in like a weird mood. I guess I shouldn't have said any of that last night. I'm sorry. Again, I do apologize to everybody who was upset by the things I was saying. I should have never have. So I've been regretting saying some of that because, I don't know. I just was the kind of mood I was in. I don't fucking know. But yeah, we have to figure... I'm down to do it live action. Shit, man. I'm even down to be the Grinch. Act it out in front of a green screen in one take, and then we'll take it from there. Tell you what, I'm going to take this up. I'm going to continue this conversation with Fred and Hina, and maybe we reach out to this guy Nathan on Twitter, and we ask him for the rest of the script. And tell him we want to make it. Right? Like, we unironically want to make it. You know, his dad's gonna want royalties. Okay, yeah, well, he can want them all he wants. Like, is he gonna get them? Also, what money would it make if we did that? It would just be, I mean, I guess, you know, if we put it on YouTube, I guess there's gonna be YouTube revenue. It's probably gonna be like $5. Does he want that? He can have it. He's sure, we'll send him $5. The script is out there. Oh, we don't even have to ask for it. Okay. He wants $3.50. Sure. The guy wouldn't want his dad to have any satisfaction and tell you to fuck off. But, dude, I mean, it would be insane. Like, this guy's passion project would actually be seen by people. It would become popular. You know what I mean? Like, popular. It would fucking manifest. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, everybody who's creative, you don't necessarily need your thing to fucking pop off. But you want it to be manifested, at least. Like, manifestation is the first step. You know? We're going to manifest his manifesto. Yeah. And then it'll exist. I mean, that would make the guy so happy. Of course, it's going to be dog shit, so he'll have the same notoriety as, like, you know, Tommy Wiseau or Neil Breen or what have you. Like, it'll be like that. Like, it won't be like a good... I mean, I can already see from just one page of the script, it's absolute dog shit. You know, but like, whatever, it'll exist. I mean, that's great. What you think he'll try to sue us? Like, you think? All right, we're going to return to this, I think, at some point in the future. We're going to return to this conversation. I had some other stuff I wanted to talk about. Oh, by the way, who doesn't know about our live game show episode? Or, not live, our in-person, they're all live. I gotta stop saying that, stupid. Our in-person game show episode that we're planning for WeebCon. Which is, I'm being told, by the way, that it's not Dallas. It's Irving, Texas. Guys, that's Dallas, right? That's just, Irving's like a suburb of Dallas. It is Dallas, right? It's fucking Dallas. You're flying into a Dallas airport, and then you're getting into a fucking Uber, probably, and it's taking you to fucking Irving. It's taking you to, yeah, it's Dallas, okay? So... That's where the convention is. So just check out the link in chat for more info if that sounds like something you might be interested in, because I think it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be lots of fun. Like Squishers. Really cool, really fun. IRL, that's my IRL streamer. Yeah, maybe. Because again, being like, that's my streamer live is stupid because they're all live. So like, what the fuck? I think you might have figured it out. That's my IRL. Well, it's not. It's still not. It's not IRL streaming though, is it? All right. We're gonna do a quick media share. I'm gonna assume there's not a lot in there. Let me take a quick peek. Peeky poo. Hold on a sec. Where the fuck is this shit? Media share? Community media share? Give me, yeah, there's just a few things. There's just a couple things in there. And then we're gonna move on to some other stuff. So, listen, here's the deal. The Cro-Magnon brow. Oh, yeah, when you get the side profile, dude, it's fucking crazy. You can see that. Look at that, dude. That's fucking insane. Watch this. Watch. No, this is gonna work. Come back. Yep, it's up. It's staying. It's resting. It's resting on the brow. It's resting on the Cro-Magnon brow. Handy storage. Guys, I have to piss and poop, like, big time. It's the tea. It makes me have to go. I'm doing a little pee-pee dance. Guys, while I'm gone, please check out the links in chat. You got, you know, your Twitter, you got your YouTube channels there, you got your Discord link there. It's a cool community, guys. You got to check that out. You're gonna get stream notifications every night and all that good stuff. I will see you in like just a minute, guys. Just give me like 1 minute. Guys, give me one good reason to not buy these horse electrolytes right now. I'll wait. Like, straight, give me one good fucking reason why I shouldn't just do this. You will pass out. In a good way, right? Like, I'll pass out in a good way? They'll agitate the baldness. You think the horse electrolytes will advance the baldness? But the horses have beautiful flowing hair. Like, what are you talking about? Hunter S1K, he said, listen, I'm gay. So what is it being? Does being gay qualify you on horse electrolyte knowledge? I don't understand that. Does that transfer some, you know, like cryptic equine knowledge upon you? Like, what does that mean? That just makes you an expert? How? Why? What's the connection? The electrolytes will add sheen to your mane. Yeah, but that sounds good. Like, what you guys? I'm asking reasons not to do it. You're giving me reasons to do it. Like, that sounds good. Like, my mane could use a nice healthy sheen. Like, what the shit? Like, why the fuck not? No, Mike, they're gay. What do you not understand? I just don't get it. I just don't get what you guys are trying to tell me. I'm not picking up what you're putting down right now, guys. You'll develop a crippling phobia of jars, someone said. What? Oh, the you know, the little pony, yeah, the pony in the jar, wow. All right, shut the fuck up and listen. We are going to do, not yet, because here's the deal with tonight's sponsor. Here's the deal. Tonight's sponsor only wants 1 hour of stream. They just want 1 hour. So, we don't really need to, like, rush to do it. I do think this is going to be an on the shorter side stream. Mike, what does the black box in the title mean? The title of my stream has a black box in it? Those are meant to be cats. Do they not look like cats to you? Yeah, those are cats because this is the game we're playing. It has a black cat and she's got boobs. So I just said, like, when I was putting the title, I put little cats in there. I thought it'd be cute. There are cats and black boxes. Yeah, well, there's not supposed to be. What the fuck are you talking about? What? No, there's not. I'm looking at it. There's just, it's the cats. I DM'd you a screenshot. What the fuck? All right, man. Okay, so for chat, the stream title looks like this. What device are you looking at it on? This is a device thing. This is a device. Some kind of, you know, it's different emotes. Okay, so here's what I think. Here's what I think is happening. Certain devices don't have the black cat emoji. So in order to compensate for not having it, they put a orange cat and a black box next to it. To be like, yeah, it's a black cat. That's what it is. That has to be what that is. There's no other explanation for what that is. I didn't even know there was like a black square emoji. Why is there a black square emoji? This once happened with limes, but it was a lemon and a green square. Really? Oh, that's so weird and stupid. That's crazy. At brown bricks, black bricks, brown bricks. Maybe we could have a brown bricks. Is there a brown square emoji? Does that exist? Brown bricks. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me see. Hold on. Brown. Oh my god. It exists. It exists. It's real. Oh, there's a fucking brown bricks emoji. That's the fucking impact of Mike Matei's video. They caused the Apple and Android, whoever the fuck, they all clambered to make a brown bricks emoji because that's how fucking influential that the gadget video is that they made. That's awesome. Mike Matei has his own fucking emoji. How many people on Earth have their own emoji? It's one guy, and it's him. Oh, that's fucking amazing. Brown bricks. Bricks weren't brown before that video. Nope. No. Well, he's saying dirt blocks. I think Gadget was referencing dirt blocks. And I love how we always end up talking about this video like it's... And we analyze it like a masterpiece. Like, we break it down academically. You know, we look for, like, the metaphors and stuff and the narrative devices present in the film, in the video. Because it's fucking cinema. You know? Brown brick. They're brown, dude. What do you, I mean, it's fucking insane. Heavily metaphorical. It's a brilliant video. It is, though. I have never seen this video. Well, then you haven't lived. You have not lived a life, honestly, worth living if you haven't seen this video. Like, I have genuine pity for you if you haven't seen it. I'm not even kidding. Hi, Fratley. He said, hey, a free iPad. What? Hey, Reznox, you're enjoying Rift of the Necro Dancer? I'm glad. I think it was a really... I think the game is pretty solid. I think I saw some rhythm game enjoyers in chat. They were saying things like, I don't know, I don't like that it's not good at indicating, like, note value changes and stuff. Was a complaint I was saying, like, it's not good. I don't... I'll tell you what. I had a lot of fun with it. I can see, you know, some of you guys having a lot of fun with it, too. Is it a perfect rhythm game? I don't know. Actually, like, I don't play a lot of rhythm games. So, I don't know how it stacks up. Like, I never played Friday Night Fucking. You know, I never played... you know, Dance Dance, whatever. You've basically... Any rhythm game I've ever played, you watched it. Like, you saw it. You saw me play it. You saw me stream it. Right? So anything that I did, Chad has my entire rhythm game resume, basically. So, yeah, it's not really extensive. Hello Kitty Island for the PC. I mean, I've deliberated on it a little bit. I've done some deliberation. I don't think it makes sense for me to stream Hello Kitty Island Adventure, frankly. The game does look cute. It does look fun. But again, ultimately, it's like, I don't know. It's based. It's too kawaii. I don't know. If they sponsor you, you would do it? Oh, yeah, of course. Well, I mean, I want to be... That's where I'm at. I want to be paid now to play these games. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm becoming, like, a snob about it now. Yeah, you pay me. You want me to play... No, really. You want me to play that? You pay me. That's how we do it. Flamade says that makes me sad. Yeah, well, you know what? Fucking grow up and deal with it. Okay? That's my advice to you. Grow up, become an adult, and deal with that, because that's how it is, alright? Fuck you, pay me. Boxed figurine. Thanks for 5 months of Prime, bro. Thank you. That violates the comfy policy. No, genuinely. Jokes aside, the Hello Kitty thing is like... The game looks cool. I mean, like, well, look at it like this, genuinely. Like, I might have streamed it tonight, but I have somebody trying to pay me to play something tonight. Is this... What is this music, by the way? Yeah, it's a fuck... I knew it. It's a Balatro, like, remix, and it's awesome. Can you hear this? Dude, this is actually amazing. It's a chiptune Balatro cover. It's, like, a little bit different. Yeah, this is, like, really fucking good. Holy shit. This might be too good for stream because it's going to distract everybody from my brilliant witticisms and wry commentary. Which would be an absolute fucking tragedy. Can't have that. And horse puns. And insufferable fucking horse puns. What the fuck were you just talking about? It's louder now. Fuck. That's too much. I wish there was a way to, like, incrementally adjust that. Mike, I'm eating a Factor meal. I like it. I'm so glad people are happy with that. I do want to say, and by that is still active if you want to try it out. But yeah, there are some concerns about, again, the amount of food in some of those is a little bit like, I definitely genuinely wish there was more food in those. Yeah. How many grams is it? I don't know. But I think you could find out if you click my link right there. You could probably get the answers to every single fucking question you have on their website. Did you hit 100? No, I don't think we hit 100. We hit like 88, I think. But again, I do... see, here's the thing, right? Like, here's the thing. Those meals are probably normal, healthy calorie amounts for, like, a normal, healthy person. Like, which I'm not. Like, I want to eat more. Like, I compulsively eat. I'm, like, an asshole. However, it is the, you know, there is the price factor. I want to say this as well. To anybody who has purchased the Factor meals. If you're listening to this, understand that unless you go to the website and you cancel your subscription, they will continue sending you boxes and they will continue charging your credit card or your debit card or whatever you used. I need you guys to understand that. So, and you're going to end up with a surprise, because I got surprised when they sent another box, and I was like, wait, I didn't order. Oh, you have to go and cancel it manually. Okay. Which, you know, it's a one-click thing, but definitely don't forget to do it. And the reason I'm putting that out there is because I did forget to do it. So, you know, there's that. Now you know why they pay sponsors so much. Out of 87 people, many will forget. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a ton of people who forget and are like, fuck. His memory's becoming bald. But my memory was always bald, though, right? Is this Pokemon? Oh my god. Let me double check this before I say anything. Yep, I read a comment that doesn't exist. That you just watched that happen in real time. I read a comment that does not exist in the chat room. I hallucinated a comment in the chat room. Straight up. I'm fucking done. I am done. A pillar in the foundation of my sanity and cognitive ability has just crumbled in real time in front of all of you. In full view of everybody here. You just watched that happen. Holy shit. I thought that someone was asking me if this music is Pokemon music, and it never happened. It doesn't exist in the chat room. You don't want to know what did exist? Somebody said, this is P common. Talking about people forgetting to cancel their subscriptions to things. And I think my brain read that as, is this Pokemon? They were saying this is pretty common. And my brain saw, is this Pokemon? And I was like, are they talking about the music? Which, by the way, it says Dr. Wily, so I'm assuming it's a Mega Man music. Oh my god. Yo, Shadow said, we don't even need to gaslight Mike anymore. He does it to himself. Hey, Mike, snap out of it, dude. It's only been 5 minutes since you took that first hit of salvia. It's still 2001. It's still 2003. Wake up. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Aware. If only. Oh, man, yeah, I would give anything to go back in time and do a bunch of shit differently. But that's going to inevitably turn into a Doom conversation, so let's not do that. Let's do this instead. Media share. Here we go. Let me make sure I've got everything in the right time, date, posted. We'll start with a little something something here. It's from Tyler Novak. It says, this is a little Mike shit post I made while working on a larger project. Tyler says this, meanwhile the file name is Magnum Opus. I got a magnum opus from my magnum dong. Uh-huh. Calm? Okay, here we go. May I help you? It looks like it's a Breaking Bad shit post of some sort. Well, it's still, I gotta fix the crop because, okay. Hopefully there's no arslers in here. May I help you? I didn't do it. See, I didn't do it. Do it. Do it. Shit your pants. Hey, Tyler, can I tell you something? I remember that saying, do it. Do it. Like that. I was literally thinking about Gus Fring in this scene when I said that. Like 100%. You just brought this full fucking circle because I was actually thinking about the way Gus Fring was saying that. Yep. Soul connected, literally. He's going to shit himself in the parking lot? He should have shit himself in the Pollos Hermanos.
What the hell?
Yeah. Damn. Fart. Farting on my roommate's tires. Tyler, that was an absolute delight. As usual. Glad I could sort of inspire Walt to new heights there. Or new lows, rather. We've got this from Would Enjoy Cheese. You would? What's stopping you? Why is it kind of a hypothetical? Because would is an abstract. That means you either don't have the cheese or there's something stopping you from enjoying the cheese. Like I would enjoy, because I would enjoy cheese. It feels like it's followed by a but. Like what's the but? You lactose? They lactose. Famously, people without toes are not able to enjoy dairy products. They said, I made a Squan Dog in Blender 3D. I hope it brings you joy. It doesn't bring me joy. It brings me mirth, which is more than joy. That's more happiness than joy. It brings me mirth. You have achieved mirth, which includes joy, actually. So there's mirth and joy and happiness. It's beautiful and cute. It's bacteria. I think it's freaking awesome. Why does it have tinsel all over it? Because it's jolly maxing. Because don't forget, it's intended to bring joy and mirth. It's also bringing jolliness and good tidings and cheer. Holiday cheer. My dozer, it's flagellum so it can move around. He's pretty goddamn amazing, actually. Gorilla Derp with the gift sub. Thank you so much, man. Gorilla meat! Gorilla meat! Don't forget your daily dose of gorilla meat. It's got all your essential daily vitamins and minerals in every single bite. We've got another video thing here. It's from Jewel Wizzy. W-Y-Z-Y. I think is how we're going to pronounce that. They said, Funny Anton Blast May May. They said it might be a tiny bit loud, so we have a volume warning here, guys. And there it is. I'm deaf. All right. Well, you were warned. So let's see what we got. Well, Anton Blast May May said. What are you doing? 5 p.m. Your contract says no overtime. Nice. Your contract says no overtime. What are you doing? 5 p.m. Your contract says no 5 p.m. Get out of here. I love how he fucking exploded. In this original video, though, what happened? Is that like his shoe? What fell off of his body? Dude, that's insane. One of his shoes fell off. What the fuck happened here? He got hoisted. How does getting hoisted make one of your shoes come off, man? Right in front of my OSHA handbook. Don't worry, OSHA's not a thing anymore. But OSHA's currently in the process of being decommissioned because it's inefficient. I'm sure that'll end well.